have never stepped my foot into university. I basically just have a secondary school certificate as a graduate out of secondary school. That notwithstanding, I will still further my education because I still want to. I was the one who put it on hold for certain reasons. I was able to read and write Braille. I'm also a Braille scholar, as I can read and write Braille and also teach others Braille, reading and writing. And I also did a little bit of basic computer training, typewriting training, and many others, mobility skills, and so on. So yeah, after that, I moved over to secondary school. Needed to find my way around it because I needed to start afresh. After that, I graduated from secondary school and told myself I wanted to work, find my skill, own my own skills. So yeah, I haven't been to university, but I certainly will at some point.
That was something I held back when we started. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. So the topic for today's conversation, everybody, is all the way up. The unstoppable, visual impaired visionary. We're talking about Queen Belema, Abby Perry, Favour Rufus here with us, telling us her story. She's visually impaired. That means, for those of us that don't understand that she's blind. But she's been able to put herself out there, and she is breaking glass ceilings and telling people that nothing can stop her. She's going all the way up. And now we're talking about education. And she's here to tell us, perhaps I don't have a university education, but we want her to share her story about how she's been able to educate herself so much that she is the superstar that you see on your screen right now.
So exactly what you said, self-education for me is something that I value so much. And I think it all began with my mother, and huge shout out to my mom, wherever she is, even if I know we just fought like a few minutes ago, but I love you, Mom. Okay, so when I was a child and I started talking like, proper sentences and stuff. So my mom could hear that I had this talent of switching accents, and I was so good at it that she just didn't want me to quit. Fast forward into when I became a teenager. That inspired me to deep digger. When I got my first smartphone, I went on YouTube and I started searching for English tutorial videos where I can get proper English, learn to speak fluent English better than what I knew, better than what the school system had taught me.
Sorry, I have to stop you there.
And
sorry, 1 minute. So
yeah.
basically, you lived and you grew up all your life in Nigeria?
Yes. I've never been abroad.
For everybody listening, I want you to know that she has such a brilliant accent in English, but she grew up in Nigeria. This is something that we've seen a lot these days, that people that grew up all their lives in Nigeria could speak. But now we're talking about a visually impaired person, where her mom is educating her because she had a dream for her, and now she's following up with that dream.
Then I was like talking to someone the other day, a few years back, and he said, you're so good, the way you speak, I like it, but I feel like there's more you can do with this voice of yours. And I'm like, what? He said, think of yourself as a therapist. I'm like, therapist? How? He said, yeah, like you're the voice remedy that could heal the soul. And I'm like, how does that work? He said, well, we have voiceover artists out there. They're voice actors. You can start storytelling. You can do documentaries. You can entertain people and make them forget their worries and their sorrows through your accent. Now, there's one thing I didn't mention. This was also from my mom. I'm also good with the Indian accent, and my mom trained me to get better and better. Because I don't know how she does it, but she just know how to do it. And I wanted to improve. So after I heard that from this guy, I went back and I started checking out videos on how to become a good voiceover artist. That's where my journey and passion for voice acting started. So I would listen to the professionals. They would tell me, this is how you do it. This is how you keep your voice, how you arch your mouth, and blah, blah, blah.